Okay, hello. Welcome. You could have been here, but you're not, because you're not following us over on the website that starts with a T. Shame on you. You could have been here, like the lovely folks who have literally, have made my cup runneth over with their generosity. The good folks such as Zorancho, 3XLE, whose name I always mispronounce. Rose, as an example. Gentleman, in fact. Neku, and it's Echo, GGE. Could have been here. Lots of folks here. Those are just the folks in the chat. There'll always be a few people lurking. And I see you. I still appreciate you. Enjoy your lurk. That said, we are here for one purpose, and one purpose only, until later when the JoJo podcast starts. But it is time for us to take a look at the Winter 2020 anime season. And as my boy gentleman has pointed out, it's stacked. This is a very, very stacked season. It will be interesting to see how we do this. I will say, before we even begin, I'm only covering 7 shows this season. Whoa,
Merry
Buster
Christmas
Wolf!
to a zombie that never stops talking.
Aw, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you, too. I hope the holidays treat you right. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Whoa! Look at them explode! Yeah, it's fun. I always love that. And hello, Rebel. Welcome back to the stream. So I should say I'm only covering 7 shows this season, which might bum some of you guys out. I totally understand. My apologies. But you know, I want to take care of my voice, and I also want to stream more. Whoa, son! Thank you for the raid, my dude. Guys, we're recording for YouTube, so say hi to YouTube. And Rancho with 100 bits.
Buster Wolf!
Whoa.
Tally got my cousins to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! So I can watch and babysit.
Hey, nice. Right on. Appreciate it. 2021? What did I say? Did I say 2020? That's my bad. I think I'm just trapped in this forever crazy year. Here before the sun raid. You got here just after, actually. But yeah, welcome everybody. We are gonna be talking about the Winter 2021 Winter Anime Season. Let me go ahead and get that set up for us. And in the meantime, in between time, again, like I said, I'm only going to cover 7 shows this week, or this season. So one show a day. So you're still getting daily content, but it's just going to be 1 show a day, because I want to stream more. But as you guys know, I had some health problems last time, where I actually my throat literally was like injured. Mostly because of GERD, a health problem that I have, but also because of the amount that I was talking. I was making like 40+ minute videos. I think there was like 9 videos a day plus streams 4 days a week. Like, it was insane. It was a lot. It was a lot. And thankfully, let me change the title there. Thankfully, I've recovered, but we still want to make sure that we stay healthy. So we want to avoid doing too many shows. We're going to keep shows around the 20-minute mark. Ina, thank you so much for the follow. And Ami, yay! Ami, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk, Ami. But yeah, we're only doing 7 shows because of that. But yeah, hydrate works now. Hey, good stuff. I'm going to hydrate right now, actually. Lovely. Okay. So, let's see. We are going to organize this by title. You'll notice that I did already go through the shows here. Just let me go like that. We'll go like that, and then whoosh. There you go. Okay, so you'll notice that I already went over the shows of what I'll color coordinated everything, and we're gonna go through the shows one by one. And talk about why certain shows are in yellow or green. As you can see, not a single thing in red yet, because again, a lot of shows here have my attention. And I do want to talk about some of these. Even if maybe I'm not going to be able to cover each of them weekly, I still plan to talk about them as we go. Saint Zolo, thank you so much for the follow. Going to start by talking about Seiin High School Boys Volleyball Team. 2.43. honestly, the biggest reason I'm intrigued enough to want to look into this is because is David Pro. Like the fact that David Pro is doing a volleyball series kind of has me curious. What won the Google forms? I'll tell you at the end. I'll tell you guys at the end what won. Also, Kisa, welcome. JoJo has a fear of spiders, so probably not. Yeah, I'm probably not going to cover that one weekly. I might watch the first episode, but I have terrible arachnophobia. So, like, I probably will not be watching that show. But yeah. We'll get to I'm a Spider So What when we get to it, but I have some thoughts on it already, but yeah, we'll get to it. So yeah, the boys volleyball team, I'm curious. There's going to be a lack of haiku for the next little bit, so if David Pro wants to fill in that spot, I'm definitely not against that. Attack on Titan final season is in green because, yeah, we're already covering it. Why would I suddenly not cover it? Oh,
sure, it's David Pro, but it's not haiku.
It's not haiku, but it could be a decent fill-in, Matt. You never know. Also, thank you for the bit, my boy. You never know. It could end up being really good. Is David Pro? They do be delivering some fire. And as I said, with Titan, obviously, gonna continue talking about Titan because I've been adoring this season so far. So I want to keep that train rolling, and people seem to really be engaged with the Titan videos. So as long as it keeps you guys happy and I like making it, I'm gonna continue doing it. Give another volleyball anime a chance, guys. Yeah, come on, guys, come on. It could be good. Beastars is in green. So if it's in green, I don't know if you can guess yet. If it's in green, it's one of the 7 shows that we're going to be talking about. You could probably tell which shows won the poll just by looking at this. But if it's in green, it's one of the 7 shows we're talking about. If it's in yellow, I'm going to be watching, but I'm probably not going to talk about it weekly. But yeah, Beastars Season 2, I'm going to talk about weekly. There is a chance that I might not be able to, again, because of Netflix's weird release schedule. I don't know how that's going to work, and you are banking on people fan-subbing it. So, we'll see. I'm not super certain how it's going to go. I'm going to try to cover it weekly, and I will keep you guys updated. That said, I am very hyped, because I love Beastars Season 1. 2 of my favorite shows from 2019 return in the form of Beastars and another show. So I'm very excited. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the return of Beastars. And also, Beastars was like the most viewed thing on the channel ever. So yeah, definitely want to talk about it again. And also just the fact that Lugosi is the sweetest friggin' boy on the face of the planet. Dr. Stone Season 2 should be great as well. Yes, we will get to it. But I am very excited about Stone Wars. Bungo Stray Dogs Juan. I don't know how to say that. Juan. Bungo Stray Dogs Juan. This is not the Stray Dogs that I ordered, but I will take it. Not what I wanted, but I will take it. Happily take it. Without the votes, Beastars getting covered was obvious. Even without the votes, Beastars... Beastars was kind of a shoo-in. Like, I kind of figured people were going to vote for Beastars. Like, that one I just kind of assumed. But yeah, I'll tell you who won and, like, in what order by the end of the stream. Gotta have a sip of water. Ooh, wrong pipe. Ow. Oof. Sorry. Almost choked on my water. Jesus Christ. Did you read the BSD manga? I don't read manga. No, but you probably didn't know. Yeah, if you don't know, I don't read manga. I like actively don't enjoy reading manga. Raph's Revenge, hyped to check out the Annie Awards. Raph, my boy, is approaching. It's gonna be here before you know it. We have almost hit, by the way, this is the most the most votes I have ever, or responses I've ever seen for an Annie Awards. Like, I think we hit 1,000 today, which is insane to me. JoJo reading, not gonna happen. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. Only Tokyo Ghoul. Whoa, what is up with the friggin'... Holy shit, man. That's a lot of... Kisa, they're making you work today. Jesus Christ, that was like 3 in a row. Wow. Wow, Twitch. Can you maybe fix your bot problem? Holy shoot. But yeah. Sorry about that, Kisa. By the way, people on YouTube may not be aware, but Kisa is like the triple S tier mod that the universe deserves. Kisa is out here protecting, saving lives, digital lives, and protecting us from the bots. Kisa is like our Goku. She be out here defending us when we need defending. You don't cuddle Gohin, he cuddles you. That's fair. Oh, I'm new here. That's also fair, Soda. Don't worry. I got you. Welcome.
Buster Wolf!
Here's some bits in the JoJo doesn't read manga jar.
I feel like that is just a meme. Whenever someone's like, have you read the manga? Like, Soda, you're new here. So I will explain. There's like a meme that whenever somebody's like, oh, you have you checked out the manga or have you read the light novel? The immediate comeback is JoJo doesn't read. And I'm like, cool, thanks guys. I'm glad that caught on. But in fairness, I don't really like reading manga. I don't know why, because I'm a comic book guy. But I don't like manga for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is what's coming up next. I'm going to have to timestamp this video. Like, for real. When this goes on YouTube, this is going to have to get timestamped, though. Are they wrong, though? I read comic books. I listen to audiobooks. I don't know if that counts. That's fair. It's not for everybody. Exactly. See, Soda knows what's good. Cells at Work Black and Cells at Work. This is the two series that sort of confused me the most. JoJo likes colors. That's true. I do like me some colors. We do enjoy some color theory. Cells at Work Black is basically a gender swap, from what I gather. It's a gender swap / darker take on Cells at Work. Woo, sexy cell hype, apparently. So it is a gender swap and darker take on Cells at Work. It's going to be done by Liden Films. And then Cells at Work, Season 2, with 2 exclamation points this time, is going to be done by David Pro. Now, I like Cells at Work. I was debating talking about it, but honestly, like, rewatching Season 1, I'm like, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot that I can say week to week. It's just sort of like random hijinks. We'll see, though. Again, all of these in yellow. I'll say now that I will talk about them. Just, it might not be in the format that you're expecting. I'll say that, because I'm going to be cheeky until the end of the video. So you have to stay to the end of the video to find out what I'm talking about. And if you're watching the stream, well, welcome to the stream. You're probably going to watch the stream anyway. Because y'all are good people. Dr. Stone! The Stone Wars! This is another show that I am covering. One of the other 7 that I'm covering. I can't wait. I was so relieved. Spoilers for the Google form that we put out, but Dr. Stone got a lot of votes. I think it was like the 3rd most voted thing. In fact, yes, it was. And I was so relieved because I am so glad that you guys are hyped up as much as I am for Stone Wars. Stone Wars, Dr. Stone might be like one of my new favorite shonen alongside Jujutsu Kaisen and Yaiba as just like shonen series that are either perfecting the genre or going in a darker direction or just flipping the genre on its head. Right? Yaiba perfects the genre, Stone flips it on its head, and then Kaisen goes in a darker direction with it. And I'm like shonen trash, so even if it was just average shonen, I'm there. That said, Dr. Stone, absolute fire. It's spitting hot fire. I can't wait. Tsukasa's one of the best villains of last year, and 2 years ago. And he will be one of the best villains of 2021, bruh. It's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait. It's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be super, super cool. Yeah. Gotta catch up with chat here. White Cell Girl is my new waifu. I haven't even read the manga. I read a bit ahead. Dr. Stone, I'm hyped for season 2. Easy one for my fave modern shonen. Greater than MHA. Dang. I read the manga for Dr. Stone, but I'm still hyped to see it animated. Y'all know, I'm anime only in basically everything outside of Tokyo Ghoul. But the anime for Dr. Stone, like, literally made me cry a few times. Like, it is beautiful. I cannot wait. Something that some people might be disappointed with, though, if you can't see behind me here, I'm gonna move my head a wee bit. Higurashi. Something had to go. So I picked Higurashi. It was Higurashi or Kaisen. So I was like, all right, I guess Higurashi got to move, which is fine. People have been sort of like not as into the current arc in Higurashi. Like, those videos dipped in views once the Satsuko arc took off. So I have to, and like, people didn't really talk about it as much after the Satsuko arc started. So I guess people just aren't really as engaged with it, which is too bad. Again, I still do plan to talk about it, just in that cool new format that I'll get into, even though I'm sure most of you already know what it is. But yeah, the Higurashi videos can officially state here now, coming to a close. I will still talk about it, but weekly videos you're not gonna get from me. Like, weekly, totally devoted to this one show content for Higurashi, like, no, that's done now. Which I am a little bit bummed about, but like, something had to go, guys. I'm sorry, the season is stacked. Like, there's a few shows that I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, Cells at Work is one of them. There's another one I can see that I'm not going to be able to talk about weekly that I'm really upset about. But it'd be like that. And hello, V. Welcome. Hope your day's going well. Outside of TG and a bit of One Piece. That's true. I have read a bit of One Piece. Now I am watching One Piece instead of reading it, because that is the way. Although I'm sure people would shout blasphemy, but hey, One Piece is One Piece. We can all enjoy some One Piece. Okay, I'm going to scroll down here. I don't want to reveal what is beneath this, so we're going to go like that. We're going to go a little further down. There we go. Okay. Next up, we have Horimiya, which was another one that I was a little bit disappointed. Horimiya did really well. It got 5th out of the 4 that we needed. It got 5th place. Horimiya came real close. And I am excited to check it out. It's a Cloverworks show, for one, and I really like Cloverworks. Like, they're like the little studio that could for me.
Blasphemy JoJo lol.
Yeah, I figured. Thank you for the bit, Matt. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I figured a blasphemy was coming at some point. So yeah, I definitely am excited to watch Horimiya. Like, I'm curious to see what the hype is, because so many people are like hyping this up. And it's no, I can't. It's gonna stay like this because I don't know. I can't figure it out. Because we're here now. We're doing this. Horimiya, I am excited for, because a lot of people were hyping it up as like the romance series of like the modern era. And I'm definitely like, I'm curious to see what they mean by that, because like the setup is basically, from what I gather, like these two people act a certain way. These people like act a certain way towards each other, but are like different in. Oh no! Don't show what the shows beneath are. You may have seen it already, but we're gonna pretend like you didn't. From what I gather, it's a show about like just two people who are their real selves around each other, but are sort of like secretive once they go back to class. Horimiya hype. It's just a chill show. Well, I don't know, man. Like, what did I just say? I don't read. I'm going off what people tell me, and people are hyped up about it, man. I don't know what you want me to say. A lot of people are excited about this. Like, a lot of people are excited about this and telling me it's one of the better romance series. So I'm curious to see what the hubbub is. That said, there's other shows that I want to talk about. So unfortunately, we're not going to be talking about Horimiya weekly, but maybe in a different form. Jujutsu Kaisen. What? No way! I'm gonna be covering Kaisen? That's crazy! I didn't know I was gonna be covering Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. Shocked. I mean, I'm excited and voted for it, but not really hype. That's what excited means. At least that's always what I've just assumed excited means, is like, that's exciting, that's hype. The only three episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, gonna binge it with my brother, like, K and Y. Right, listen, Kaisen, I don't binge watch things, because that's just not me. But Kaisen is... Ooh, Kaisen is dope. I love Kaisen. And I'm so excited, because again, the season is stacked. So far, the shows that we are covering, we're not even the shows that we're watching, just the shows that we are covering are Attack on Titan, Beastars Season 2, Dr. Stone, Jujutsu Kaisen. Beastars, Titan, Stone, Kaisen. Holy shit, bro. This is gonna be wild. I'm super hyped. And alas, we come to another show that I am disappointed that I am not allowed to cover. Well, I say not allowed. I could, but, you know, I want to take care of my voice. So alas, Laid Back Camp Season 2, I must say goodbye. I cannot cover you weekly. I wanted to. I don't know what I would have said weekly, but it would have been beautiful. That said, I will be talking about it a lot. Just, again, not in the format that you might be used to. Laid Back Camp is my favorite slice of life, like, of all time. I absolutely love it. Rebel, I literally just said no. Literally just said I'm not gonna do that. So Laid Back Camp is one of my favorite slice of lives. I love this show. I cannot wait for it to come back. Rin is my daughteru. You know, same with Nadeshiko. Although, you know, they're a ship. So, like, maybe just Rin is my daughter then. But yeah, I absolutely love Laid Back Camp. I will be watching every episode. I cannot wait. I'm super stoked. Mushoku Tensei. This one, I'm gonna move over a little bit. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Everyone is saying that this is like the grandfather of isekai, which, like, dope. I love isekai. I used to hate it back when I was a hater, but now I love it because, you know, you gotta open your third eye, you gotta embrace it. We talk about that new ice skating anime, like a one videoer. I'm not planning on it. Is that coming out this season? I don't know if that's coming out this season. If it is, I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to talk about it weekly. I would do a one video for that one. Hi peeps, I have ascended to new heights. Green, welcome, man. But yeah, so January 10th. Really? Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, I'll definitely do one video on it just to be like, I can't remember who's doing it, but just to say, like, this studio gave us a Yuri on Ice sequel before friggin' Mappa did. But yeah, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. People have been recommending this to me. It looks real generic, so I don't super get it. I'm mostly watching this out of morbid curiosity, but I'm not going to be covering it, just watching it. Unlimited power courses through my veins. Ah, yes, I see you were one of the gifted ones. One of the excellent ones gifted with abilities today. Were you given powers today? Let's scroll down. We're gonna scroll down. Oh, screw it. Let's just show the whole thing. It doesn't show up here for me, the ice skating one. That's so crazy. Okay. And here we have the final shows that we are going to be talking about. ReZero! What? I'm going to be talking about ReZero? No way! Definitely not like I was covering it the season before last, and it wouldn't have made sense for me to not continue to talk about it. Hell yeah, I'm coming back.
Are you okay?
Oh, Are you okay? Thank you so much for the follow. A glitch gnome. But yeah, hell yes, dude. ReZero, second season, part 2. I am excited. I'm a little too dang excited, to quote Olin Rogers. This is my favorite isekai, which is hilarious because I used to be the guy who didn't like it. But now it's like my favorite isekai. Yes, more than the one you're thinking of. I don't know which one you're thinking of, but more than that one. ReZero, best isekai. Of course I'm gonna be covering it. I miss the ReZero hating days. Kisa, do not be a hater. You are sipping the haterade. Skate the Infinity. Skate the Infinity. I wanted to cover this show so bad, but it didn't do very well. It didn't do very well in the poll we put out. It did pretty well. It beat out other shows like Wave and So I'm a Spider and Wonder Egg. Like it beat it, and like the other isekai one and all that. It did well, but not well enough. Very tragic. Oh, later, Rose. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you. Have a good day. I just came in, so I don't know if you said you will do this or not, but can you give us a first impressions on Mushoku Tensei and Skate? No. And yes. You'll see in a sec. I've been this is on YouTube. This will be on YouTube. So yeah, everybody don't forget to say hi to YouTube. But yeah, I'm keeping it a little secret. I'm keeping it secret. I'm gonna keep it safe. And yeah, we'll get to I'll talk about them, but not the way you think. That's what I'll say for now. But Skate, I'm devastated. This was the one that I wanted to talk about weekly because I was super hyped, but not that many folks wanted me to talk about it. So I was like, all right. Or at least they may have, but there were other shows they wanted to hear me talk about more. And since I'm only covering 7, you know, it'd be like that. But I'm super excited. A friggin' skateboarding anime from Bones. Yes, please. And there's a hockey anime coming out. We are one step... Okay. Once there's a hockey anime coming out, even if it might look like Love Live nonsense, I don't care. There is a hockey anime coming out. And that opens the door. Could you imagine a hockey anime from Bones? Can you imagine the fight scenes in that? It'd be beautiful. It'd be beautiful. I would love it. Coming up in the seasons, don't sweat the skating anime. That's true. I don't care if nobody watches the hockey anime. That is something we're covering every single week. I don't care if nobody likes it. Like, we're covering that. We're also getting Record of Ragnarok next year, too. That's true. I've been hearing a lot about that series, so I'm excited for that. Next up, So I'm a Spider. So what? I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. I have a severe case of arachnophobia. Sun Woo, my boy, does not like snakes. Your boy JoJo does not like spiders. It started with Shelob as a kid. Absolutely scarred me. Never quite recovered. It be like that. it really do be like that. So I can't justify watching an entire show whose concept is spiders. Even though they look like animu spiders, right? Like, they look cuter than regular spiders. Is still gonna be a no from me. Spiders are still scary. I don't care if I'm dead. I don't care if I'm already dead. Like, spiders are still scary. Like, listen, zombies have fears too, chat. Is spooky. They're spooky creatures. I don't like them. I like that they eat the other bugs. I don't like when they're near me. Don't like that. Next up, the other show that stole Skate the Infinity spot, the 4th most popular show requested from you guys. That time, I got reincarnated as a slime, Season 2, Part 1. Finally time. Finally time to talk about the greatness that is Tensura. It's been a long time. It feels like it's been an extremely long time, actually. But yeah, it's been a while since the last time we saw these characters. Like, when was the last time we saw Rimuru? Like, I really can't remember. It was a long time ago. Spiders can't hurt ghosts, though. Spiders can't hurt ghosts. Ghosts have a better time with bugs. Zombies, like, listen, us zombies, man, like, we still got a lot of the same fears. Slime Season 2 is gonna be hype. Slime hype. See? Now I see why it won. But yes, I am excited. People are saying that this arc is gonna be, like, particularly wild. I remember when I was saying last season that the second half was kind of, like, rough, but the first half was really great. They're like, yeah, this half's rough, but next season, if they do another season, it'll be great. And then we got the announcement of Season 2. But yeah, so that's... there are those slime OVAs. Yeah. But yeah, super hype. I'm very, very excited for Tensura Part 2. Or Season 2, Part 1. Yeah. Because everything's a Season 2, Part something. Nothing could just be a full season anymore. It's always got to be like Season 1, like Season 3, Part 1. Season 3, Part 2. I'm like, that's just a core. That's the same season. You're just a split core season. You don't have to call it Part 1, Part 2. You're the same season. It drives me crazy. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. Like, this season, Moriarty the Patriot ended, right? For this core, because it's a split core. It's just taking some time off, and then will return. And then they called the second core of obviously what is the exact same show Season 2. That's not a Season 2. That's a second core. Why can't it be a small season? Why are they splitting it into parts? I assume that, like, I don't mind splitting it into parts. Splitting it into parts is great because it means that it's in your life longer. You know, but at the same time, it's like, bruh, just don't call it Part 1 and Part 2. It's the same friggin' season. It's still Slime Season 2. It's the same thing. I thought Corona was why things were split into 2 parts. Hatchling. Things have been split into parts for a long time. Like, long before the virus. Although, that could be part of it. I assume that's why we're getting more parts, like more things split up into parts, but no, parts, like shows getting split into parts have been a thing for a long time. I mean, MHA's first season was only 13 episodes. This is all fine with me. MHA's first season was 13 episodes because they weren't sure if it was going to be a hit or not. Like, the first season of every show is bound to be 13 episodes unless they are positive that it's going to be a hit. You guys got to remember how much money goes into anime. Like, to make an anime, the amount of effort and time and money, first season, like, that, it's part of the reason why, for the Annie Awards, we split that shit up, right? Because, like, sequels should not be counted amongst first seasons. Because a first season show has the odds stacked against it by comparison to a second season. Second season has more money poured into it because it's already a hit, so that's why I got a second season. Second season has more time put into it, more effort, more passion put into it, because now it's an IP and they want to work on it. And of course, second season has more eyes on it. You're more attached to those characters. Time, money, attachment. That's why you don't compare a second season to a first season. Like, it's just not fair. Yeah. I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but, like, there it is. It's 9 months of slime. Are you ever gonna? It's 9 months of slime. Are you ever gonna cover the side story in spring, JoJo? Oh, you mean like you mean like it'll be gone during the spring? Maybe. Never say never, Matt. Slime was originally gonna come out this season. I assume it's COVID. It must be. Very true, JoJo's. Now I'm very hyped for my first Annie Awards. Hell yes, Raph, let's go. Annie Awards gonna be hypoo. Do we not... Does Nightbot not have the uptime thing? Nightbot, you slacking. Thank you, Kisa. My bad. I thought I had Nightbot set up to have the uptime. That's my bad. Yeah, we've been going for 40 minutes there, Welsh. Second season means the first season was successful. Looks at Ari Ferretta. That is a crime against humanity, though. Raph, you do not get a sorry there's no uptime. You know better. I just explained. And here we have the show that got the most votes Lazy Nightbot. I know, Nightbot is slacking. The most votes out of anything more than friggin' Beastars, which shocked the hell out of me. Promised Neverland Season 2. You guys know that in 2019, Promised Neverland was my show of the season. Or show of the year, sorry. It was my show of the entire year. I loved Promised Neverland. Kisa don't like what happens after the first season. I am very optimistic about the second season. Less so about a potential third. Just because of what I hear in regards to the manga. That said, Katie reads the manga, and she tells me that it's actually kind of cool. So I'm excited to see what happens. But yes, again, not a manga guy. I can only go off what others tell me. 3, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the bit. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Buster Wolf. But yeah, I am very excited for season 2. Very, very excited. There's some new... I did the thing that I never do, and I watched a PV. I never watched the PV because I'm always worried they're going to spoil something, but I couldn't help it, bro. I'm so excited for Promised Neverland. So I watched the PV, and there's like new characters and shit, and my son Ray and Emma, like shit's gonna be hype, bro. I can't wait, bro. Like, you could tell, like, I get excited, and when I start to get excited, I turn into that dude from that like, the Wicked Witch of the East, bro. Like, I turn into that guy when I get hyped.
Didn't see your reaction cause of ad, so here you go.
Ah, thank you. Thank you, 3. I appreciate the bit. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Hopefully this time you did not get screwed over by an ad. But yeah, I turn into that guy when I get hype. I don't know why, but just, come on, bro. I'm so excited, bro. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I saw a bit of the PV, barely spoiled, nothing nice. Exactly, yeah, I was like, good. I still have no idea what's going on, which is what I wanted. But yeah, I'm super hype. I know people love Neverland, but to me, it didn't need a second season. What are you talking about? It didn't need a second season. They're running around the woods with strange monsters on the lookout for them. I want to know what the hell happens. It literally ends on that note of like, and now they're gonna run away into the wilderness, you know, towards where the creepy monsters live. Feels weird being here for more than 30 minutes. Hey, G, what's going on, man? Wave. Wave was like the most disappointed I was, because I was really excited to talk about Wave, and I assumed I was gonna. Like, it was originally the plan was I was gonna talk about Wave and Skate the Infinity as the 2 first season shows, since I don't think Kaisen really counts as a first season show because it's like a leftover now. So it's still in its first season, but like I'm counting it more as a leftover. So, you know what I mean? Like in terms of brand new series for this particular season, Skate and Wave were gonna be those 2, but like. Yeah, Wave got like 3 votes. I was like, damn, really? Where are my Fujos and Fudans? Y'all abandoned me. I was so sad. No work for a whole week and it paid. Hey, nice stuff, G. Well done, dude. Enjoy your week off. Hell yeah. It took so long for Wave to get out there. I know, right on me? Like, I've been hyped.
Hopefully manga readers will be respectful to all you anime-onlys of TPN.
I hope so, Matt. I really hope so. Also, I'm sorry, Franken, is that a friggin' Soya Poya emote? Hell yes, dude. Soya, absolute bean queen. You love to see it. Nowadays, people don't care for... yes, it fucking is! Hell yeah, Franken. Nowadays, people don't care for Fujo/Fudan shows, that's why. It breaks my heart, Kisa. Like, in fairness, I think a lot of Fujo and Fudans have migrated into other shows. Like, I know a lot of Fujoshi and Fudanshi who watch like shonen stuff now and get that from shonen series. But like the classic Fujo and Fudan series, like, you don't see them anymore. Sad. Daddy Poya all day, good stuff, Reagan. You love to see it. Yeah, I'm not a YouTube mod, but I'll deck anybody if they spoil something. Are you not a YouTube mod, Kisa? I will fix that. They all simping for that Skate anime, to be honest. In fairness, let's be real, Ami. It looks... The Fujo is strong with this one. Like, I sense strong Fujo energy from this one. which is why we have toxic shipping wars and shonen anime. Get out of here, bruh. Get over it. I love you, Green, but come on now. Wizardo, welcome, my dude. We are just finishing up, actually. Our what I'll be watching winter 2021 discussion. Skate has the free director, doesn't it? What? I haven't looked into the crew, bro. I haven't looked into it. I didn't know that. That's actually really hype. Yeah, that's been there, Fujo's or not. Exactly. Yeah, shipping and like long before Fujo's came into the Shonen like series, bro, you've had toxic communities long before that. Wow. Whoa! Wells, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your badge. Hell yeah, Welsh. Appreciate it. I don't believe it had Usami in it. Yeah, that's what Des mentioned, if I remember correctly. That's awesome. Oh my god, that's super, super sick. Surfing anime. We don't know how Fujo it is yet, but we'll see. It looks pretty Fujo. Like, it looks pretty Fujoshi. Like, pretty Fujoshi-centric, I should say. Last show I should talk about Wonder Egg Priority. I'm mostly just curious what this is. Like, because again, Cloverworks show. I want to give Cloverworks some love. Yeah, it'd be like that. So that I have nothing to say about Wonder Egg beyond it. I don't know. I just want to watch it. It's a Cloverworks show. And that's it. But I guess now is the time where I tell you the cheeky thing that I have been holding back from you this whole time. Here's where I tell you about the fun thing. So, as you can see, we're covering 7 shows, 1 show per day. So that is The Promised Neverland Season 2. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. ReZero, Season 2, Part 2. Jujutsu Kaisen. Dr. Stone, Stone Wars, Beastars Season 2, and Attack on Titan Final Season. Yeah. So those are the shows that we are going to be covering on the channel. But as you can see, there's all these yellow shows. All these yellow shows that we're going to watch, but I'm not going to talk about weekly. Here's the thing, though. Do you guys recall that there is a podcast that we do? A once every season podcast called Isekaiwa Podcast. This podcast is basically a first impressions podcast, where we sort of like, we'll wait the first 3 weeks of a season, and then we all get together and we talk about our impressions on the first 3 weeks of a particular season, talk about what shows are really interested in, all that stuff. And then we do, like, usually we'll do a final impressions as well. Isekaiwa Pod, where can I listen to it? It's on the YouTube channel. Isekaiwa Podcast is usually recorded here and then uploaded to the YouTube channel later. If you just there should be a playlist on the YouTube channel. You can listen to it there. That said, it is usually like twice every 3 to 4 months. It's just once or twice a season, basically. However, this is a lot of shows, and I don't want to miss out on talking about them like I did this season with Haikyuu. So, I don't know if the others are really on board for this, but I know I am, and so this is happening. When Winter 2021 starts, Isekaiwa Podcast is going weekly, and it is going to be me talking about whatever show that I'm not already covering, or whatever show that the others want to talk about, and I talk about it on Isekaiwa Podcast. So I'm going to basically just talk about whatever the hell show I feel like talking about on Isekaiwa Podcast, We're gonna go through, like, it's basically just gonna be a seasonal podcast where we talk about, like, oh, this show came out this week, thoughts. Like, this episode came out this week, thoughts. Like what do you guys think? We're basically gonna be talking about the most hype episodes per week. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get everybody every week, because obviously, you know, we're pretty spread out. Isla is, you know, like on a totally different side of the...
Ekai podcast hype. Named after the show that awoke in JoJo's love for the Isekai apocalypse.
This is very true. This is very true. But yeah, as I said, like, Isla lives on, like, the other side of the planet. Everybody else lives in different time zones. So getting everyone together every week will be tricky. But that's the plan. Every Sunday is going to be Isekai podcast. And we're going to... Every Sunday of winter. I don't know if it's going to be every single season. You know, don't hold me to it. But this season, because of how much stuff is happening, we're going to need Isekai podcast to talk about stuff like Cells at Work, or Horimiya, or Mushoku Tensei, or I'm a Spider So What, Skate, Wave, Wonder Egg, like a Laid Back Camp, all this stuff. Higurashi. So that's the plan. The plan is that Isekai podcast is gonna go weekly. So you will get technically 8 videos, kind of sort of 9, because don't forget the Keijo Chad's podcast will still continue, still going into 2021. So you'll still get the Keijo Chad podcast for the next little bit. And then you'll also get Isekai podcast. So you're technically... So I'm still only covering 7 shows, but you're technically getting 9 videos on the channel a week. Sort of. Some of them are VOD recordings. But yeah, so that's a thing. That's a thing. I'm going to stop the recording here. So, chat, if you could, everybody say goodbye to YouTube. Say goodbye to the folks watching all along on YouTube. The rest of us are going to hang out and have a good time over here. The rest of us are going to have a good time over here on Twitch. But yeah, you guys watching on YouTube, you stay classy and you wash your dang hands.